Danish manufacturer HARDI is well known among the global agricultural community for its range of quality sprayers, from small trailed models to large self-propelled units with capacities of up to 9,000 litres. What most don't realise is HARDI has a manufacturing facility right here in Adelaide, South Australia. Founded exactly 60 years ago, HARDI is part of a larger conglomerate called XL Industries, and it operates several factories around the world, including in its birthplace of Denmark, as well as in France, Spain, and right here in Adelaide. Aside from self-propelled drivetrains and cabs, which are brought in from overseas, HARDI fabricates most parts for its larger trailed and self-propelled sprayers for sale in Australia at this facility.
We have about 110 people on the ground here in Australia. A lot of people are surprised to learn that we still manufacture wholly in Australia. Farming conditions in Europe, of course, are much different to Australian conditions. Explained very simply, I guess, European conditions are intensive and Australian conditions are extensive.
Due to vast differences in ground conditions, weather conditions and farming operation sizes between both continents, HARDI realised that having a base down under was crucial to cater to local needs.
And I think that's one of HARDI's strengths, is that as a group it realises that, and it empowers its subsidiaries to develop and design products differently within the basic HARDI framework.
The workshops at the Adelaide facility have been designed to allow systematic flow of material from station to station for maximum efficiency. It all starts at the receiving bay. Here, raw material is received and stored, ready to be worked on. From there, materials move on to cutting and bending stations, where raw pieces of steel start to take shape. Employees will then start welding bits of cut steel together to form larger pieces of components such as boom wings or a chassis. Grit blasting machines will blast the pieces of steel clean, ready for several rounds of powder coating and painting. HARDI applies 2 layers of powder coating to its parts, with 1 round of baking in between to ensure they are able to withstand the test of time and Australia's harsh weather conditions. After the powder coating process, the parts are moved outside to dry in preparation for assembly. In the assembly area, staff members piece together all finished parts and pieces into either trailed or self-propelled sprayer units, to which operator cabs will also be fitted. In this area, nozzles and hoses are also fixed onto booms. From there, all sprayers are sent to a testing shed to go through a series of computerized tests, including boom folding, nozzle testing, and boom height control, to ensure all machines pass HARDI's quality assurance before they are sent to dealerships for sale. A parts warehouse keeps up to 15,000 parts at any given time to ensure customers have access to parts when they need them.
The challenge for us is to maintain a premium product, to maintain the ability to respond to the market needs, and the need to be able to customise the product to ensure the farmer gets what they need for their specific farming operation, because they're so different here in Australia. So when we bundle all that together, there's an overwhelming advantage in being able to customise here in Australia, to be able to design here in Australia, and to be able to respond to the market needs, which far outweighs the cost of local production.
But how does HARDI compete in such a competitive market and keep local manufacturing viable?
We're aggressive in our sales and marketing campaigns. We have the right product range, we have the right people, we have the right dealer network. We're very focused on making sure that we connect with the customer, that we follow up with the customer, and that we provide the customer with a very pleasant experience with our HARDI brand.
In keeping up with the market, HARDI is constantly improving and adding to its range to ensure customers' needs are met. In July, HARDI released several new products that are direct developments off the back of customer requests. These include the HARDI Rubicon 6500 self-propelled sprayer, the new and improved Cerritor and Commander trail sprayers with active air technology, and the Mega 3-point linkage unit. The HARDI Rubicon 6500 even won a Best New Release award at the York Peninsula Field Days earlier this year.
It's about understanding the marketplace fundamentally. Very committed to making sure that we stay and remain an Australian manufacturer and Australian employer.